Customer Development Course Group 8 Interview 1. Hello.
Hi.
So let's begin. What's your occupation and what are your work hours?
I work as a campaign coordinator and I usually work from 9 to 6.
Alright, thank you. So where do you mostly eat lunch at?
It's usually Pret or at a food market.
Okay, thanks. Do you mostly eat out or at work?
Definitely out.
Okay. How much do you spend on a meal?
That's a hard question. From £7 to £9 maybe.
Okay. Do you go for healthy and quick options?
No, mostly not healthy. Like if I see something that's healthy and it looks good, maybe I'll buy it, but I don't go out of my way to buy something healthy. But fast is good, so if it's quicker, the better.
I see. So do you visit fast food restaurants a lot, or which is your favorite and why?
Sometimes I like Subway, because like the Subway sandwiches are amazing.
So what cuisine do you prefer the most?
That's not
for lunch.
A hard question. For lunch, maybe Vietnamese or something Asian.
Okay. Do you remember what you ate last week for lunch?
Last week? Wow, that's a hard question. I had some soup.
Soup, like which type of
sweet
soup?
potato soup. Spicy sweet potato soup.
Okay, thank you. Do you prefer to eat like more than twice at a particular restaurant?
Yeah, sure, why not? If I like the restaurant, I'll go back.
Okay, finally, do you like Coco de Mama? Have you heard of it?
I've never been there. I just walked past and it looked nice, but maybe I'll try it some other time.
Okay, this is the end of the interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Customer Development Course Interview number 2, Group 8. Hello.
Hello.
So I have some questions for you to ask about your lunch eating habits. So to start with, what is your occupation and what are your work hours?
I work as a customer service team leader. My work hours from 8 to 5 or from 12 to 9.
Weekdays? Like, do you work every day?
Every day, yeah.
Okay, so where do you mostly eat lunch at?
Mostly at my desk.
So in the office?
In the office, yeah.
So you don't go out to get lunch or anything?
Not often, but well, it happens. It happens, and I go to a chip shop place or across the road.
Okay, that's an Italian place, right?
No, it's more like a homemade.
Homemade?
Yes.
Okay, so how much do you usually spend on a meal?
£5.50, £6.
Okay, and how much time do you use to have lunch? Like how much time do you spend on eating lunch? While at work, of course.
Yeah, 20, well, less than half an hour on the lunch.
Okay, so do you usually go for healthy and quick options? Or you don't care?
Healthy.
Healthy, okay. Do you visit fast food restaurants a lot? If you do, which one's your favorite?
No, I don't do it often, but it happens that I go into a Chinese and take a Chinese home.
So what cuisine do you prefer the most?
That is hard because I like so nearly everything. My most Italian and
Italian?
yeah.
That's good, okay. So do you remember anything you ate for lunch last week? Like, can you name one of them?
Soup.
Soup?
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup.
But also, yeah, fish and chips. I like fish and chips, even if it's not very healthy, but I try to eat mostly the cod inside.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
And not eating the other things around there.
So if you like pick a restaurant, do you eat there like at a particular restaurant more than twice? If you like it, like in a week? Or do you like try to like go to a different one each time?
Well, I go often to Wagamama. I like their spicy, easy food.
Like
It's very light.
How many times a week do you usually go?
No, I don't do many times a week.
Okay.
Once a week. Yeah.
Okay, so one last question. Do you like Coco di Mama? Have you heard of it, the restaurant?
Nope.
No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is the end of the interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And have a nice day.
I just wonder if I have, I'm not sure.
No. Customer Development Course, Group 8, Interview 3. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
So, I'll ask you a couple of questions. I mean, not a couple, like a few. So, what's your occupation and where are your work hours?
I'm a graphic designer and I work from 9 to 6 every day,
Okay.
Monday to Friday.
Okay, great. Where do you mostly eat lunch at?
Usually at the office. I bring some days like food from home or some days at my office, but yeah.
Do you mostly eat out or not?
Not really. Maybe sometimes buying food outside, but usually in the office.
Okay, how much do you spend on a meal if you eat outside?
Let's say about 6-7 pounds.
And how much time do you have for lunch usually?
I have 1 hour, but usually I have the lunch in 15 minutes, 20, half an hour, let's say.
Okay. Do you go for healthy and quick options? Do you pay attention to that?
Yeah, but it depends on the day. Sometimes I'm more like in the quick thing, and other times more healthy.
Do you visit fast food restaurants a lot? Or if you do, which is your favorite and why?
I don't usually visit fast food restaurants. Maybe in this case my favorite might be like a fish and chips or something like that. Maybe once or twice in a month.
Okay. What cuisine do you prefer the most?
Probably from my homeland, Galician cuisine from Spain.
Oh, Spanish. Okay. What did you eat last week for lunch? Do you remember anything you ate last week?
Last week I have several options from salad to soup, turkey as well, a burger.
Oh, okay. Do you eat more than twice at a particular restaurant? If you like it?
Yes, usually yes. If I like the place, I will visit it more often.
Do you like Coco di Mare? Have you heard of this restaurant before?
Nope.
Nope? Okay.
Probably Italian.
Yes, it is indeed. Thank you for your answers. Customer Development Course,
and
have a nice day. Group 8, Interview 4. Hello.
Hi.
So I have a couple of questions to ask you.
Okay.
So to start with, can you tell me what's your occupation and what are your work hours?
I work in HR, so I'm an HR manager, and my working hours are Monday to Friday, 9 to 6.
Okay, thank you. So where do you mostly eat lunch at?
Either at the office or out at Pret or the coffee shop. Yeah, I think those places.
Okay, so how much do you spend on a meal?
On average,
Yes.
probably 5 to 7 pounds.
And how much time do you have for lunch usually?
1 hour?
1 hour. Do you spend all? Like, do you spend all to have lunch?
No, like eating lunch or...
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, how much does it take you to go to the store, grab something, eat it?
Half an hour?
Half an hour, okay. Do you usually go for healthy and quick options?
Usually yes, unless it's Friday, and I go for the greasy option.
So do you visit fast food restaurants a lot, or if you do, which one is your favorite and why?
I don't visit them a lot. If I do, it will be Five Guys if that counts.
Okay. It's because they have great burgers, right?
Yes.
Yes. So what cuisine do you prefer the most?
In general, or
Yes.
for lunch?
For lunch.
Probably a salad. Does that count? Like maybe like a European or Mediterranean? Yeah, Mediterranean. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what you like any meal that you ate last week for lunch?
Probably the crayfish salad from Pret.
From Pret, okay. Do you eat more than twice at a particular restaurant?
Yes, if it's a good one.
It's a good one, yeah. And do you know this restaurant called Coco di Mama? Have you heard of it? Have you been there before?
No,
No?
not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Thank you for your answers. This is the end of the Customer Development course, Group 8 interview number 5. Hi.
Hi.
So I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay.
To start with, can you tell me what's your occupation and what are your work hours?
So I'm an architect and I work from 9 till 5:30
Okay, thank you.
with an hour's lunch break.
Oh, okay. Great. Where do you mostly eat lunch at?
Normally I will go to Pret, but we have some food prepared for us
At work.
in the office.
Okay.
So either that or just go to Pret.
So you have two options. Do you mostly eat out or not?
I mostly eat in the office because it's cheaper.
Okay. Saving some money.
Yes.
Okay, good. So how much do you spend on a meal then?
On a meal,
On average?
normally go for a meal deal, which is £3.
Okay, great. And how much time do you have for lunch each day?
1 hour.
But how many of them are you using, like, for eating lunch?
For eating, maybe...
Going out, grabbing something, and eating and finishing, going back to work. How long does it take?
So I reckon my walk to Pret would be 3 minutes. I would take 6 minutes to eat my food.
Okay, great.
A 3-minute walk back, and then go to the toilet. So all together about 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes then. Do you go for healthy and quick options?
Healthy options.
Or quick options? Like,
Quick options.
Yeah, okay. You don't go for healthy?
I don't go for healthy. Because I'm an architect, I'm just sat on my computer. And I don't really focus on healthy things so much.
All right. Do you visit fast food restaurants a lot? If you do, which one is your favorite and why?
No, maybe like once a month.
Which one do you go usually?
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
I love McDonald's too.
Because sometimes you just crave a McDonald's burger.
Yep.
And there aren't other burgers like McDonald's burgers. A McDonald's burger isn't McDonald's
There is nothing
burger.
like a Big Mac in my opinion. What cuisine do you prefer the most when you go out for lunch? Italian?
Yeah, Italian.
Vietnamese? British?
What's a ploughman's cheddar sandwich?
I have
That
no
sounds
idea.
pretty English.
Maybe it's English, yeah.
English, is it?
Okay, do you remember anything you ate for lunch last week? Or can you name something?
I had one of the big Cadbury's chocolate bars, like the big ones. I ate all of that.
Oh, okay.
One of those.
For lunch.
Yeah. I felt so sick after. But actual food, I had a hot dog. I had a hot dog.
That's American, right?
That's American. Or French. Or Swedish.
No.
Swedish like hot dogs.
Really? Okay, do you tend to eat more than twice at a particular restaurant every week?
If Pret counts as a restaurant, yeah. If it doesn't, then no.
Okay, finally, have you heard of this restaurant called Coco di Mama? If you did, do you like it?
I haven't heard of it, but it sounds great and I would like to go.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of the interview. Thanks for your answers. Group 8, interview 2. Hello.
Hello.
So, what's your occupation and what are your work hours?
So I work as a freelance chef, and my work hours are around 35 hours a week, 35 to 40, depends.
Okay, so you're a freelance chef. Oh, that's perfect. So, where do you mostly eat lunch at then?
I don't really eat out a lot, but if I do, I go around the corner from work. There's a Vietnamese place, I don't even know its name, but it's a really tiny place, and I go to eat there.
Oh, okay. So, you don't mostly eat out?
No, I don't really
You're
eat
mostly
out.
in, okay. So how much do you spend on a meal, like, money-wise?
Well, I think if it's lunch, it would be around £10 or just under. And yeah,
And how much time do you have for lunch usually?
very little. So either 15 minutes if I eat lunch inside,
Oh, really? Okay.
or 30 minutes maybe if I go out, 30,
Oh,
45
that's-
minutes.
Oh,
Unless I eat after work, then I
That's
have
very-
all the time in the world.
It's very limited time. Do you go for healthy and quick options?
I try to, yes, when I can,
Okay.
if I have time.
So, do you visit fast food restaurants? Or
Very
if you
rarely.
do, which is your favorite and why?
I very rarely go. I do like Five Guys. I think their burger is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what cuisine do you prefer the most, like, for lunch?
I don't think I have a particular cuisine. I think I'd go more for seasonal stuff.
Okay. And do you remember what you ate for lunch last week?
Yeah, I actually had a really healthy salad because I was trying to eat a bit healthier. I had a lamb steak salad.
Okay. And do you eat like more than twice at a particular restaurant? Like when you...
If it's really good, yes, I tend to go back to the same restaurant.
Do you like Coco de Mama? Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I've never been.
Oh, okay. This is the end of the interview. Thank you very much for your answers.
Thank you.
Have a good day.